Okay, looking at number 1, it says we need to solve the equation, giving all roots in the interval, and we're going to go ahead and give our answers correct to 1 decimal point, our final answers. So we have 4 times sine of 2 theta equals to 3 in the interval 0 to 360. So first we need to get to a place where we're doing sine inverse. So we can't do that until we get rid of that 4 out front. So we need to divide by 4. So we have sine of 2 theta equals 3 over 4. And now we can do sine inverse. That would be our next step. So 2 theta is equal to the sine inverse of 3/4 will give us a 48.5903. Make sure that your calculator is in degree mode because we are working with degrees. And then the other thing is we're working with 2 theta. That means we need to make our interval with 2 theta. 0 times 2 is still 0. 2 times 360, however, will give us 720. So this is the interval we will be looking in to find the rest of our answers. Now we'll always have a second answer. So when we're working with sine, how to find our second answer is always going to be 180 minus, and then we take that first answer. So we're going to do 48.5903. And our second answer here will be 131.4096. And both of these are in our interval, so they will be on our final list of solutions. Now those are our first 2 things to do. Find our first solution and our second solution. But from there, we might have more solutions. How we do that is we take these 2 answers and we add and subtract 360 until we run outside of our interval, because that will give us coterminal answers that end in the same spot. So they give us the same answer, but they have a different angle measurement. So what we do is add and subtract 360. So add 360 and subtract 360 from 48.5903. When we do that, when we add 360, we would get 408.590. Excuse me. And that is in our interval, so it'll go on our list. Now we need to double check. If we add 360 again, we're going to get 768-ish. That does not give us another answer, so we don't have to keep going in that direction. Now when we subtract 360 from 48, that's going to give us a negative answer, and our interval stops at 0, so that does not give us a viable option. From there, we need to do the same thing with 131. So 131.4096, we're going to add 360 and subtract 360. When we add 360, we will get 491.4096. That is in our interval. If we add 360 again, we're going to get over 800, so that does not give us another answer, so we stop there. Then when we subtract 360, that'll give us a negative answer. Negative is not part of our solution, so that's it. So we're going to take 48, 131, 408, and 491, because all of those fit in my interval of 0 to 720. So I'm going to take those and write them down here. And remember, this is 2 theta equals 48.5903, and then 131.4096, and 408.590, and 491.4096. Since those are 2 theta, we need to give our final answer in just theta, so we need to divide all of those by 2. And once we're dividing by 2, we will also round down to 1 decimal point. So our theta answers are 24.3, 65.7, these are all degrees, 240.3, and 245.7 are our four final answers to this problem.